Imagine being in the final stretch of a lifelong marathon. You've pushed through storms, celebrated small victories, and made countless sacrifices. Now, just when you're about to claim the peace you've earned, someone steps in, perhaps a loved one, asking for something that threatens your balance. This isn't just a moment of inconvenience, it's a defining crossroads. And the message is clear: you are not required to carry what doesn't belong to you. At this stage in life, the last thing you need is emotional debt disguised as duty. Whether it's someone expecting you to solve their problems, lend money, or change who you are to fit into their version of you, know this: your peace is not up for negotiation. 1. You're not responsible for everyone's burdens. Many of us have said yes to something we knew, deep down, wasn't our problem. It usually starts small: a favor here, an emergency there. Before you know it, you're holding up an entire situation that should never have been yours to begin with. The result? Exhaustion, resentment, and emotional depletion. You are not a lifeline for people who refuse to swim. Your empathy is valuable, but it's not a license for others to unload their responsibilities onto you. Being helpful is admirable, but being used is damaging. Know the difference. Protecting your peace sometimes means saying no, even when it's hard. 2. Lending money. A cost you might never recover. A common request that often backfires is lending money, especially when it's not a true emergency. What may seem like a kind gesture can spiral into financial and emotional chaos. The moment you hand over your savings, you risk more than dollars. You risk your mental stability and trust. Once that money is gone, it rarely returns the same way. You may find yourself on the receiving end of guilt trips and manipulative appeals like, "But you're my parent," or "You have more than me." But remember, your financial peace is not a public resource. It's a reward for years of hard work and sacrifice. You owe no one your retirement or rainy day fund. 3. You don't have to mediate every conflict. Family drama has a way of creeping into your life uninvited, especially when people want you to play the mediator. Whether it's siblings at war or children fighting over inheritance, these conflicts can pull you into emotional chaos you didn't start and can't fix. Trying to be the peacemaker often backfires. You end up not only exhausted but also blamed by both sides. Worse still, these disputes can turn something sacred, like your home, into a battleground. Protecting your emotional well-being sometimes means stepping back. You are not obligated to referee anyone's war, especially when the price is your peace. 4. Your identity is not a costume to be changed. One of the most insidious requests others make is asking you to change who you are. They may not say it outright, but when they criticize your music, your clothes, or your traditions, they're asking you to erase the very essence of your identity. You've earned the right to be yourself. Every habit, preference, and belief is a result of a life fully lived. You're not outdated, you're experienced. And no one has the authority to rewrite your story to suit their narrative. Stay firm. Your authenticity is a legacy, not a flaw. 5. Their emotions are not more important than yours. Finally, one of the most manipulative demands is when someone expects you to prioritize their emotions over your own. "Do this for me," they say, "it'll make me feel better." The hidden message? Your happiness doesn't matter. That kind of emotional blackmail makes you a prisoner in your own life. It's unfair and unhealthy. Your feelings are just as valid, perhaps even more so after all you've endured. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. The cost of constantly dimming your light for others is too high. Reclaim your space, your feelings, your choices. Protecting your peace, a non-negotiable right you've spent a lifetime giving, raising children, supporting loved ones, showing up when it counted. But now, it's time to turn inward. It's not selfish, it's essential. The idea that you must keep sacrificing to prove your love is a trap. Real love respects boundaries. It doesn't manipulate or demand that you lose yourself in service of others. Your time, energy, and emotional health are not infinite. You must guard them like the treasures they are. Say no when necessary. Walk away when your well-being is threatened. And most importantly, never let guilt force you into choices that steal your joy. Conclusion: the peace you've earned isn't just a privilege, it's a right. This chapter of your life is meant for rest, reflection, and joy, not endless obligation. If someone truly values you, they'll respect your boundaries. If they don't, that's your sign to close the door. So the next time someone comes to you with demands masked as love or duty, pause and ask yourself, does this protect or rob my peace? If the answer isn't crystal clear, you already know what to do. Your life is yours. Protect it fiercely. Live it freely.